About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Athletics going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab in this one, Sonny Gray.
Boog, one of the keys for him is being able to change speeds. You know, the ball doesn't come from a high angle, so it can be a little flat crossing the zone. He needs to create some deception with his pitches. Maybe pause a bit, slow down, speed up, and force this lineup to guess the timing instead of settling into a consistent rhythm.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled to first. One out in the top of the first. Derek Jeter up next for the A's.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. And first offering is fouled off.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
On its way to the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray with the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Bernie Williams. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around second now, going for 3. He's not stopping, on his way home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at that with 2 outs.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Clark Schmidt.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now it's the power speed combo, Ian Kinsler. That one ripped. Back there. And it is gone. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 1-0. Now in for the Braves, Evan Carter. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
That one off the mark. 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. Going to really have to bear down.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Everything came together for him. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Chipper Jones in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Schmidt checks on first, and he dives back in safely. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Inside, almost got him. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Now at the plate, Rafael Palmeiro. Liner, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Grounder might be 2 to Jeter, and a run scores on the double play. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. Takes it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Here's the power hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next up for the A's, Salvador Perez. Check swing, called strike. Gray measures 5 feet 10 inches, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Posada on at first, nobody out. Check swing on an 0-2, appeal to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. And that one in the air center field. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. So digging in, Jason Giambi. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball strike 1 is so critical in an at-bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Caught him looking for the K. So up next, Michael Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Garcia checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. 2 outs. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carter pulls it down, and that is that. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Ozzie Albies. Schmidt back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. Inside. And a count 2-1. Line drive, caught.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Alejandro Ozuna, the next to hit, takes ball 1. One out, bases empty. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ozzie Smith stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Brings it in. Out number 2. Here's a big power threat. Ian Kinsler. And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. Foul ball. Ozuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And down on strikes. 3rd out. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. First pitch misses. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. Line drive. Garcia makes the grab on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Derek Jeter up next for the A's. His first at bat was a strikeout. Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball.
Hey!
2 outs, base is empty.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
And it is 2-1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. It's 3-0. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. Clicks the corner, 0-1.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And there's a ball. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Brings it in, and there's one down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. Swings through that.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And there's 2 down. Now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Hammer, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, catcher
Ted Simmons getting ready to hit. Outside low. And that is ball 1. And that one off the outside edge.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's down, a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Pitch is in there. Now 1-2. In the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. Inside 3-2 the count. Good job to fight that one off. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch.
This looks like extra bases. Ozzie flying around third. He's safe, and they clear the bases.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now Bernie Williams.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Soriano swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Garcia settles under it. 2 down. And now, Jorge Posada.
The bat, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swinging a foul straight back. It goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Ian Kinsler. Foul ball there.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Puts it away for the out. Evan Carter next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. He's got it. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Jeter fires across the diamond, and it's a 1. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Salvador Perez. Gray back to work. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, this ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 6-1. Jason Giambi up next for the A's. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Up next for the A's.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And a swing and a miss. 1 on, nobody out. A run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one not close. Ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground out to short. Smith over to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jason Dominguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. To the right side, and that one handled. The throw to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
And next for Atlanta, Adolis Garcia. On the ground, Jeter. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. Ted Simmons next up for the Braves. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Oh, that's inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Bellinger. And the inning is over. Back at Truist Park, top of the 6th inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. That one just misses. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ball 2.
And now it's even up. Just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Next up for the A's, Bernie Williams.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Out there to center. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Soriano, the next to hit, takes outside. Jeter, the base runner at first with 1 out. And the sweeper is off the plate. Runner on the go. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 away. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. 1 for 2. Misses inside. 1-0. That one missed. And that one fouled off. Just off the inside edge. The Braves leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. So now 2 on. And 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Perez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And that misses. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Runners on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. There's a swing and a drive. That's a base hit as a run scores. Now 2 runs score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Chris Martin comes on now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Giambi at the plate now. That's ball 1. Inside, just missed.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's too low. And now 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
In the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Alejandro Ozuna. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
There's to second, and they'll just get the 1. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ian Kinsler. He's already homered here in this one. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in on a dive. And ball 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure.
There goes the runner. It's a pitch out. Caught in a rundown now. Picked to second, and it's thrown into center. Man at first, 1 away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Smith around second, on his way to 3rd. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Very high with that one. Ball 2.
Could use a ground ball here.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Next to hit, Chipper Jones.
These fans don't like to see that because they...
Chipper swings and blasts one deep to right field. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 3. Palmeiro now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
1-1's the count.
Check swing, went around. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
0-2 now. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Top of inning number 7. Here's Cody Bellinger. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Right side, hard hit. And a quick out, number 1.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Dominguez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. That one way inside.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Jeter stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Dominguez leads off first with one away. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for one. On to Palmeiro, and they escape the inning with the double. Bottom of the seventh. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Adolis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Slider misses outside. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Ted Simmons next up for the Braves.
The catcher, Ted Simmons.
That one's back there. And it hits the fence. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. One out. Runner at second. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Not close with that one. And that's ball one. And there's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
All over that one right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Everybody's going to be safe.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Smith stands in now and watches strike one. Squirts away a little bit. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dominguez makes the grab. Two down. So two down now, and here is Ian Kinsler. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's now 9-4. So digging in, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score. Here, the bottom of the seventh.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and here is Bernie Williams. Martin back to work. Ball
Inside,
one on a
ball
pitch
one.
inside. Next pitch is outside.
Right through there for a strike. Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Jesse Chavez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now here is Alfonso Soriano. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Nobody out, runner at first.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now here's the A's catcher, Jorge Posada. And that's downstairs and outside. Chavez, 6'1" righty. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider.
Ball, 1 strike.
That's inside. And a count 2-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Fires over to first. And they got him. Salvi steps into the box now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Ball 1 there.
Counts 1-0.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. The other way, Palmeiro. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. And first offering is fouled off. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Chisholm settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Jones, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's a fair ball. Dominguez fires it in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. And now here is Ted Simmons. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball. In the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive. Chisholm makes the play, and there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Ozzie Albies digs in now. Just missed.
That ball's foul.
Two outs. And they'll do it again. That's towards center. Williams. And makes the grab. That is the inning. Back at Truist Park, stepping in, Jason Giambi. That one fouled off. Just off the inside edge. There's a strike.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swung on, belted. That one is back. And that's going to bang against the wall into second, and he's got it doubled.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Handles, throws to first, and Bellinger is out. So they're down to their final out. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jason Dominguez. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Just missed.
That's inside.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the ninth. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And ball four, two aboard. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next up for the A's, Derek Jeter. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Back safely.
No, he's safe.
Chisholm on third. Dominguez on at second with 2 down. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one. 9-4 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.